Episode 2, Stop Waiting on a Sign. God already told you to move. Hey family, welcome back to the Plan to Prosper podcast. If you're new here, my name is Chandra Cooper, and this is where we talk about faith, purpose, healing, and building a life that honors God while creating real freedom and legacy. Now, today's conversation, it's going to stretch you a little bit because I want to talk to the woman who keeps asking God for a sign. You've been praying, you've been journaling, you've been thinking, but if you're honest, you already know what God told you to do. You're just not moving yet. And I'm not saying that to judge you. I'm saying that because I've been there. There was a season in my life where I kept asking God, what's next? What should I do? Show me a sign. And I remember so clearly, God wasn't giving me something new. He kept bringing me back to what He already said. And that's when I realized something. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. Let me give you the word. James 1:22 says, "Be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves." That means it's not enough to hear God. It's not enough to write the vision. It's not enough to say you believe. At some point, you have to move. And this is where a lot of women get stuck, not because they don't have purpose, not because they're not called, but because obedience requires letting go of comfort. See? We want clarity before movement, but God gives clarity through movement. Let me say that again. You don't get clarity first. You get clarity after you obey. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart." Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths." Not before you move. As you move, and I think this is where we have to be real. Some of you are waiting on confirmation, but it's really fear. Fear of failing, fear of being seen, fear of getting it wrong. So we dress it up and call it waiting on God. But God is saying, I already told you. Start the business, write the book, go live, share your story, launch the thing, and you keep saying, Lord, just give me another sign. No. At some point, faith requires action. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Faith is not sitting still. Faith is movement without full evidence. And I want you to hear me clearly. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are not too late. You are being called higher, but you cannot step into the next level of your life while holding on to the comfort of your current one. That's not how growth works. That's not how purpose works. And that's not how God works. Everything in your life, your pain, your experience, your story, it prepared you for this moment. But preparation means nothing without participation. So here's the question I want to leave you with today. What has God already told you to do that you keep delaying? Not what are you praying about? Not what are you thinking about? What has He already made clear? Because that right there, that's your next step. And you don't need another sign. You need to move. If this spoke to you, I want you to do two things. Number one, subscribe to the Plan to Prosper podcast because we are going deeper every single week. And number two, if you are ready for structure, guidance, and a community of women walking this out for real, join Prosperous Woman Academy. That's where we move from just hearing the word to actually applying it in our life and business. The link is in the description. I love you. I'm praying for you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Now go move.